OK， 欢迎收看今天的舰长的实况。我们今天是《空战奇兵7未知天际》的第16集。那昨天因为个人的关系，所以比较晚上了一点，所以直播也直播到很晚，但是还是有开直播，新片也有上。那我们昨天好像演到剧情是推进到是敌方跟我方的卫星都没了嘛？对。我记得没错的话，好像是这样的样子，所以我们现在两军好像是双目失明的状况下在进行的对战哦。OK， 那我昨天也精准的预测了王牌的出现，所以让我们再进入到下一集吧。因为他只是出现一下，然后他自己又飞走了。因为他说他最好像说，如果不知道的话，可以去看一下前一集，就是昨天的那一集。OK， 那如果你喜欢今天这部影片的话，记得帮我按赞、订阅、加分享，小铃铛也别忘记开起来，订阅一下，这样你才不会错过我每一天的新片。新片是每天上，然后今天晚上应该也会有直播游戏目前还没有确定。OK， 那我们就直接 go 吧，继续游戏。
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Arusha deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Arusha decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology.
哦，我们去打他们，然后他们直接打我们的飞行队的那个卫星的，所以双方才都烂掉。
Even noticed half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time.
同时，双方同时，哇靠！
However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information.
全部都没了，卫星都没了，被自己人打光了。我就说吧，不要乱打卫星嘛。
Was chaos and confusion.
双方人嘛都是白痴。
Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Arusha and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea.
所以双方现在人马都在内乱，是不是？
The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Arusha was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power.
群雄割据，就因为卫星没了。
were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled.
犯人部队。
Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could.
他们好像是在一个奇怪的地方做那个王牌飞行员的研究的样子。
Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI.
自主型 AI， 所以它可能不需要那个卫星。
Wise and forward thinking.
因为它可以自己飛。
Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly.
自主型 AI 嘛。
I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter.
他们还在飞，是不是？
I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated.
在制造现在的机体。
I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls too.
然后他们的那个王牌飞行员的女儿。
It was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place.
到底是火球还是飞机，我都分不清楚了。
Had a rose emblem on it.
卫星掉下来是火球，但是我看到也还有飞机，到底是火球还是飞机呢 ？OK， 我们现在任务是什么？还有任务吗？等一下。
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army. With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power. HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army.
Okay.
The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting. I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer.
果然又是护卫。
Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
当然，这种任务应该就是护卫啊，因为他是重要人物。现在双方都在打什么鬼了？因为卫星已经没了。
Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe.
Okay.
Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there. Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft.
红外线影像。
Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
哇塞，还要靠近才看得到，是不是？ OK， 我们的飞机在这边。啊，没有敌方的那个叫什么？该怎么讲？没有敌方的那个飞机都没有。我们现在是一个资讯都已经全部烂掉的情况了。 对，我先买一些，这么怎么用吧？反正我不太会用那种东西。OK， 继续任务。 飞机还是没有变的，都一样。我现在要搭载这个，对不对？雷霆，我到底是要对立还是要对空啊？我快搞不清楚了。我觉得我开一点慢速的飞机好了，这个。我可能需要做地面压制。
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
就发现都没有音效了呢。第16章护卫艾尔基亚军官，他是自己出来的还是叛变出来的？这两个差很大呢。不对啊，是政府派他出来的还是自己叛变出来的？这两个差别很大呢。
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean
Long-Range
Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your camps to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
Okay.
War is something I'll never get used to. Tonight has been a total shock.
Okay, 炸掉。
The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
等一下，哪边是最麻烦的？全部都黄色的。
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Call warning.
Strider 1, target acquired.
家这什么这样？
Strider
哦，
1,
这
target
是
destroyed.
有趣，差点打错人。等一下，再见。果然这关是要用对地的，而且它是
Entering
现
the
在
Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
我已经快跟丢了，我这是友军。
Understood. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
OK。不要，是不是打错人？
Trigger, that one's Osean.
好，
Do not attack before target identification is complete.
我就是他。要够靠近才看得到，是不是？哦，全部都是友军。
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
太夸张了一点。
It's Erusian.
They are responding aggressively.
哦，他们自己在乱打，是不是？我看他们自己也在打自己人呢。
The negotiations were a success, Lancaster.
大家都是 ally， 都是友军。
More the merrier.
到时候要打什么？请问一
ID
下。
is Osean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
他们自己人已经在乱打了，
We can't see the tops of the roofs.
傻眼呢。
Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes.
都是 ally 啊。 都是友军，都是友军。
Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
这边半数以上，这不会全部都是友军吧？
But people gather in bars and other places to learn what's going on.
这两个是什么？友军吗？ OK， 再见。
Enemy vessel destroyed.
还是有敌军啊，只是很少，少之又少。
It's Erusian
这边
military.
是友军，这友
General
军。
managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General Lafarge are the real patriots. Onward!
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
我是要帮他们建立那个友军网，是不是？
It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
那我觉得他们都不知道自己是哪一国的。
We archived all the footage that we've shot. All the
哦，这是
communication
敌军
networks
是。
come back online. We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
Hello，
Fox 2.
F8，再见。再
Signs
见
of。the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
这
Nickel.
两家是什么？
Nickel. Nickel.
哦，友军。嗯，好像他们也不是友军诶。
It's no good.
Call warning.
There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse
Say.
district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't
是
lose
敌
us.
军对不对？对，是
General's
三。
route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
我根本没在顾他了，
Fire, evading.
我根本没在顾。
Here comes a traitor, Lafarge. Like
OK， 再见
They。really don't want the war to end, do they? Lafarge in that vehicle.
They've been set up in all the right places.
两只都是
rifle.
OK。
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
等一下。
You've been directly hit by a missile.
OK， 再见。
You want a piece of me? You got it.
What point is there in living? That's what you live in this country.
内战，严重内战。
Vehicle blocking the road.
我觉得他们连自己在打谁都不知道啊。
Nails. It's the radicals.
他们自己打自己。这群不知道在干嘛。
We're the only ones here on our side.
Strider 1, rifle.
OK。先把地面都已经清掉了，应该也是敌军吧？对，这是敌军。Fire。再见。这资讯全部乱掉了。
You're just too stubborn to change with the times.
这绝对是敌军啊！你们看的。
Almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous in Grunder
等
Park.
一下，
Captain Carl, do you have the means to record
再见。
this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it.
OK， 他已经被我们抛弃了。
Declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some
Thank
young
you.
Erusian officers. They were referred to as the radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belgians. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones
基本
exceeded
上已
their
经没有
wildest dreams.
unknown 了，
And they were
全部都是友军，
incredibly
基本上。
which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess.
最扯的是，我刚刚看到楼顶上有2架直升机在打楼下的飞机，让我贴近一看，全部都是友军。就问你一句，你们都在打什么鬼？友军打友军，很好玩，超扯的。楼上打楼下，2边都是友军。
We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is a helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take a helicopter from there.
然后刚刚这台车完全被我遗忘了。Hello。哎 ，unknown。还有哦。
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
OK。
No response. Got a bad feeling.
A 杠。
Missile. Missile. Missile.
OK， 再见。
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed.
It is not machines that make the decisions in war. It's people. Understand that. Objective destroy 3
OK， 我又开始失速了。
I'm hit. Get this guy off my back.
You hear me? That was friendly fire.
You cannot fire on a target until it's ID'd. Don't let it happen
这
again.
飞弹瞄准的不干我的事啊！
Fire on that vehicle.
这飞弹瞄准的。
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
啊，他停下来了
Help。us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
算我用单发的好了，不要再用连发的
We。have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows: 263 Tango 4, 19er Delta Lima.
哦
Rescue teams and
有
hostiles
军
are。making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah. Don't they know nowhere is safe?
你看这2架是什么鬼？在海面上。
This fall has led to a power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio?
广播都在说内战
In。your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to
OK， 再
hide.
见。
That was something.
忍不住还是用对地飞弹。
The bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This isn't good. An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it
Okay.
out.
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
Thunderbolt, so be it. We're taking
Yeah,
fire.
this is one
Take
thing.
care of them.
unknown。再见。坦克在下面。 再见。结束绕回来。OK， 击中而已。太乱叫什么东西？
We're taking fire from vehicles blocking our path.
OK。
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
OK。敌军友军分不出来，是不是？哦，友军都是友军。
We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
问一下你们都在打什么
Thanks
鬼
for the help. I don't think we could have survived a few more shots like that. Our movement is restricted by an unidentified unit near our location.
Goddamn civil war. This is how a country falls into ruin after losing.
Strata 1, target acquired.
没打到，早就不追你们了，反正对象在对面。
Unidentified aircraft to the drone.
It's ID'd as a usual.
Speaking with the commander.
Ceasefire with the ocean aircraft. General's orders.
Enemy has a lock on you.
可不可以不要再打了？
ID'd as a Russian
快
military.
追啊！再见。Stop it! Stop!
The general's vehicle is under attack. Our VIP is taking fire.
OK， 再见。
We're under attack. Hurry up and do something.
正在解决，我正在绕着它飞，没看到吗？等一下，我绕回去。超乱的。
Targeting gun range.
再见。
We made it somehow. Try to get off your ass a little faster next time.
我要绕回来打了，而且你们这群人根本不知道在干嘛。
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit.
再见。
There's more to Belgian technology than just vehicles. IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Ocean fighters, and then to assassinate Harvey,
OK， 再见。
blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belgian technology only brought chaos to the world.
OK， bye。
She's responsible for Harvey's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
OK， 再见。OK， 果然杀害哈林的凶手不是我。然后什么东西 ？OK， 再见。
Target has been destroyed. Prepare to fire on a moment's notice.
等一下，
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking you should go say hi.
他们到底要开去哪里啊？好远哦。
Missile away, full way on.
You heard the comm. There are no friendlies out there.
这是友军是不是？哎，我觉得我要挂了。友军，
It's a Russian military.
敌军
General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
，miss。麻烦，这一大堆。再见。
Perfect Strider 1 destroyed target.
OK。回去快点。
Strata 1, target acquired.
等一下。
We're taking heavy fire. Concentrate your fire on the combat vehicle.
OK， 正在努力的想要回去。
We were nearly done for.
这两架是什么鬼？
For better timing.
再见。
Glad to see the Oceans attacking the radicals. Maybe we should join up.
这是什么东西
Means getting rid of those assholes faster.
？OK， 全部都是友军吗？ OK 啊，全部都是友军啊！你们在打友军干什么？全部要打友军干什么？OK， 敌军，再见。
Almost at the rendezvous. Leave the rear to the others.
敌军号，等下再解决你，现在没时间。
They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservators like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly.
他们上面那个剧情有时候你们可以注意一下，不算蛮重要的。他们怎么不见了？他们自己消失呢？哎，目标怎么都不见了？目标都不见了，我们成功了，是不是 ？OK， 感谢收看今天的舰长日常游戏实况的空战奇兵7未知天际。那我们这集因为原本的录制长度有点长，然后我想要把它全部呈现给大家，所以我们今天这集是切成上下两集的方式，就是第16章是切成上下两集的方式来上片。那今天这集是第16集的上集。那刚刚我们是护卫那个将军升空嘛？对，我们是护卫那个将军升空。那明天我就先不爆雷了。OK， 那我们就到这边结束。那今天晚上一样有直播的游戏目前还没有确定是什么。那今天这个游戏一样是6点45分上片，就是首播了。那希望大家都喜欢，喜欢的话记得帮我按赞、订阅、加分享。OK， 那我们就明天再见了，晚上再见啦，拜拜。